is Karissa. I do different videos ranging from home, lifestyle, and motherhood. So if you like that kind of content, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. And for today, we're going to be diving right into a kitchen updates video. If you don't already know, I currently own a multi-family home and we live in one of the apartments here. So I try to think of it as basically like I am a renter in this house and I don't want to do any major updates to it because I know I'm going to be leaving here soon and purchasing a home and going to be able to customize that all my own. So the cabinets and the flooring and anything like that, I do not want to touch. This video is going to be great for those of you that, as I mentioned, are either one, renters, this is very renter friendly updates, or two, you are living in your not forever home, so you kind of don't want to put out so much money into something that you are not going to be able to like kind of take with you when you move into your forever home. You can range based on price point, whatever your budget is. What I love about these, they have things that range from a really low price point to a really high price point. All different types of styles and looks to basically just create a space that is more you, more your own. I feel like when you're going into a kitchen, most of us usually do a lot of cooking in there and a lot of cleaning. So you want to make sure there are elements in there that are going to make it feel just like home for you and love your space even more. So for today, I'm going to be showing you the kitchen updates that I personally did in my home, and hopefully it'll spark some ideas for you guys to be able to incorporate in your particular space. So kitchen update number one. This one is probably one of the most important just because I feel like personally it is the biggest focal point when you enter a kitchen, and that is your kitchen table. Now the one that I'm going to be showing you here is what I had that I actually purchased when I first moved in with Mike. When you're first moving out and getting your own space, chances are you're going to be tight on money, one, and two, you're kind of not going to be so into knowing the idea that you want for your particular space. You're going into your first space of your own, so all of your thoughts are kind of, I feel like mine were personally so scatterbrained, and I didn't know exactly what direction I was going for. At that time, dark was really in, so I did purchase a table that you'll see that has lots of dark elements, and I got it for a really great price. It was Black Friday, normally $600, and I got it for $199. So you honestly can't beat it. The price kind of lured me in, not gonna lie. But now the one that I purchased, I absolutely love. It's definitely more my style. It has the rustic feel, and then the chairs, since they have the nail head detailing, that gives it the glam element that I love. Depending on the centerpiece that I add, I feel like because it's that natural wood color, I can switch it up. I could switch out chairs later on if I need to or anything like that. But this is going to be a staple piece that I know will last me a very long time, and I could bring it along with me. So no matter what, whether I'm using it here in this space or in my forever home, it can come with me. And I know it will be a great addition to any room in any house that I kind of live in. They have different price ranges. I will have all the items that I show in today's video down in the description box. My particular kitchen table was purchased from Wayfair, so you can definitely go for something. I want to say they have ones as cheap as like $200 to ones as much as like almost $2,000. So based upon your budget, you can select something that you feel is still your style in your budget, but it's something you can take along with you, and your landlord won't restrict you in what you have in there because, like I said, it's going to be yours. It's going to be an addition of making the space your own without having to do any major updates such as like painting cabinets or anything like that. Kitchen update number two. Now this one is going to be to add a light and ambiance to your room. Lights I feel like are really important, and same thing, you can get different price points on them. The one in my bedroom that I have is honestly, I believe, like under $200, but the one in my dining room is over $1,000. So you really can go as elaborate or as subtle as you would like. I am not going to be touching any type of cabinets as much as I want like the dream white cabinet and light countertops. I cannot change that. I basically live in this house as if I were a renter, so that is why I am not able to change any type of major things. We don't want to invest any additional money into it since it will be rented out to someone else. We are looking to just save that money since we are in the process of very soon purchasing a home. We want to put that money towards our future renovations of a home that we would be in much longer, and it is specifically like made for us in the changes that I'll be making to it. So light can make a huge difference whether you go for a very large chandelier, if you go for something very simple, just a pretty light fixture, it can definitely transform the room. So I would highly, highly suggest that Your second investment and change in your kitchen to make it more your own would definitely be a new light fixture. And now the third and final kitchen update that I'm going to share with you guys is actually one of the ones that I'm probably most excited about. To you guys it may not seem like a big deal, but to me it is. And it's a new kitchen faucet. You guys have no idea how badly I've been wanting a new kitchen faucet, because if you have seen my previous clean with me videos, you know I do not have one where it's like a pull out hose. That makes it such a pain when I'm cleaning out my sink. I literally have to put piles of water in the palms of my hands and kind of throw it around the sink. It's really not practical, and I just feel like it really looks nice and makes the aesthetic of the kitchen a lot nicer when you have something a little bit more expensive. And not only that, this just worked really practical for me. I tend to notice when you go into the space that you're going to be renting, they try to spend the bare minimum on what they do in designing the space just because it's an investment property, so they don't want to spend a ton of money. And if you just spend a little bit more, you can change it out. They're really simple to do. This one is from Asiaga and I absolutely love it. They have different ones if you want to spend something as little as around the $80 range, or you want to spend something as much as the $150, $160 range. Touchscreen ones, a wide range. I went with something more in the middle, so this one was about $100 retail. You can purchase them on Amazon. They have different colors. I decided to go with the brushed nickel just because I feel like it's more of a subtle type of look. And I personally did not have to do this extra change, but if you want to do it, I definitely feel like you can. It's an easy change of just taking out the knobs and making them match your faucet. The reason I went with the brushed nickel, as you can see, is that I have brushed nickel knobs already on these cabinets, so they tie in together really nicely. You want to change that up in a renter space or in your not forever home. It's something simple. You don't have to spend a ton of money, and best of all, I always try to look for things that I can take with me to next space. So a faucet, you could definitely just take out the new one and bring it with you, pop in that old one that they had installed. So on your cabinets, you could take away any of those door pulls or draw pulls and bring them to your new house, pop on those old ones that are on there, the kitchen table. Everything mentioned in today's video, I wanted to make sure they were practical and they are things that can update and make it your own by just these very simple changes, and best of all, that you are able to take with you after you leave this not forever space that you are currently living in. I hope these were all helpful for you guys. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if it was, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Bye!